Think low-profile tires always mean better performance? Think again. Today, we're breaking down the 15 biggest myths about low-profile versus high-profile tires. And you'll want to stick around for the last one, because it exposes a lie most drivers repeat without ever questioning. Number 1. Low-profile tires always improve handling. The common belief is that thin sidewalls automatically give razor-sharp handling, but the reality depends on where you drive. Low profiles reduce flex and can feel precise on smooth roads, yet they also transmit every bump straight into the suspension. High profiles, by contrast, flex more, which some assume is bad, but that same flex actually maintains grip on rough or uneven pavement, where low profiles lose stability. Our next myth flips the script, because many people assume high-profile tires are only useful for trucks and SUVs, but that's far from the truth.
Number 2. High-profile tires are only for trucks and SUVs. Many drivers think tall sidewalls belong strictly on heavy-duty vehicles, but that ignores their benefits on everyday cars. High-profile tires cushion impacts, reduce rim damage, and provide stability on rough roads. Low profiles may look sportier, but they often punish drivers with harsher rides and bent rims when hitting potholes. In fact, many rally cars favor higher profiles because they grip better on broken surfaces, where low profiles struggle. Our next myth tackles speed, because people assume low-profile tires automatically make cars faster, but that is not always the case. Number 3. Low-profile tires always make your car faster. Drivers often think low profiles boost top speed, but that is misleading. While they can reduce sidewall flex and feel sharper at high speeds, the real limit comes from engine power, gearing, and aerodynamics. Low profiles can even hurt acceleration by adding rolling resistance. High profiles, though less flashy, sometimes give smoother launches and better efficiency on everyday roads, proving speed is not just about looks. Our next myth turns to braking, because many drivers assume low-profile tires always stop shorter, but high profiles can surprise you. Number 4. Low-profile tires always shorten braking distance.
The idea is that stiffer sidewalls give better grip and faster stops, but braking depends more on tread design, compound, and conditions. Low profiles can stop well on dry, smooth roads, yet in rain or snow, they often slide further because the tread cannot bite into the surface. High profiles, with more flex and sometimes deeper tread, can actually stop shorter in bad weather, making them safer in real-world driving. Our next myth shifts to fuel economy, because many people assume one profile always saves gas, but the truth is more balanced than you think. Number 5. High-profile tires always waste fuel. It's easy to think bigger sidewalls create more drag, but rolling resistance and tire compound matter more than profile height. Low-profile tires with wider contact patches can actually sap fuel efficiency if not designed properly. High-profile tires, when built with low-resistance materials, often return better mileage and last longer between fill-ups. In short, both can be efficient or wasteful, depending on design, not just profile size. Our next myth looks at luxury vehicles, because many drivers assume premium cars require low-profile tires, but comfort tells a different story.
Number 6. Luxury cars require low-profile tires.
Many assume that luxury sedans and sports cars must ride on thin sidewalls to deliver performance. Low profiles do sharpen steering on smooth highways, but they also make every bump and crack noticeable, which undermines comfort. High profiles, when paired with advanced suspension systems, often give the smooth, quiet ride luxury buyers actually want. In fact, many premium cars in colder regions use higher profile tires during winter to protect rims and maintain stability. Our next myth dives into winter driving, because a lot of people assume low profiles give better grip in snow, but the opposite is usually true. Number 7. Low profile tires are better in snow. Many drivers think stiffer sidewalls equal more control, but snow and ice demand flexibility. Low profiles struggle because their tread cannot pack and grip snow effectively, often leading to sliding and longer stopping distances. High profiles give deeper tread engagement, handle winter roads better by maintaining traction and stability. That is why winter tires almost always come with taller sidewalls, not thinner ones. Our next myth tackles durability, because people often assume low profiles outlast high profiles, but the wear patterns say otherwise.
Number 8. Low-profile tires last longer.
The belief is that stiff sidewalls mean stronger tires, but in practice, low profiles often wear out faster. They put more stress on the tread and edges, especially on rough roads, leading to uneven wear and shorter lifespans. High profiles flex more, which spreads impact across the tire and helps them survive longer under the same conditions. Proper maintenance matters, but sidewall height plays a clear role in how long tires really last. Our next myth looks at rim protection, because many think profile height does not affect wheel safety, but rims tell a different story. Number 9. Tire profile has no impact on rim damage. Some believe rims are equally safe with any tire. tire. But sidewall height makes a huge difference. Low profiles leave almost no cushion between the road and the wheel, so potholes and curbs can crack or bend rims easily. High profiles provide more rubber buffer, absorbing shocks before they reach the wheel, which is why trucks and off-road vehicles rely on them. Ignoring this difference can turn one bad pothole into a costly repair. Our next myth moves to cornering, because many assume high profiles always roll over in turns, but modern tire design proves otherwise.
Number 10. High-profile tires always roll over in corners. It is true that taller sidewalls flex more, but that does not mean they are unstable. Modern high-profile tires use reinforced sidewalls that stay firm even under heavy cornering, keeping handling predictable. Low profiles may feel sharper on smooth roads, but on uneven pavement, their stiffness can cause grip loss instead of control. In real-world driving, the right high-profile tire can corner just as confidently without the harsh ride. Our next myth looks at road noise, because many people assume low profiles are always quieter, but the truth is very different. Number 11. Low-profile tires are always quieter. The belief that thinner sidewalls automatically equal less road noise is one of the biggest misconceptions. In reality, the opposite often happens. Low-profile tires transmit every imperfection in the road directly through the suspension, which can create a droning hum at highway speeds or a harsh thump on city streets. On rough asphalt, they tend to amplify vibrations rather than absorb them. High-profile tires, on the other hand, have more rubber and air volume to cushion the ride. With modern tread technology, many tall sidewall designs are engineered specifically to minimize noise, using variable pitch tread blocks and softer compounds. This allows them to deliver a smoother, quieter experience that many luxury car owners actually prefer. While low profiles may look sporty, drivers chasing silence and comfort often find high profiles to be the smarter choice. Our next myth focuses on cost, because many believe low profile and high profile tires are priced about the same, but the gap can be shocking. Number 12. Tire profile has little effect on cost. A common myth is that price depends mostly on brand and tread pattern, but tire profile plays a massive role. Low profile tires are often tied to larger rim sizes, and the bigger the rim, the more specialized the tire must be. This instantly raises costs, especially for performance-oriented versions designed to handle higher speeds. In fact, replacing a set of low profiles can cost hundreds more than swapping high profiles of the same width and diameter. The hidden cost goes even further. Low profiles generally wear out faster because they have less cushioning and more stress on the tread. That means owners are not just paying more upfront, they are also replacing them sooner, doubling the expense over time. On the flip side, high-profile tires are more common, cheaper to produce, and often last longer, making them much more affordable in the long run. So while some drivers think it's only about looks, choosing low profiles can quietly drain your wallet year after year. Our next myth looks at comfort, because drivers often assume low-profile tires always deliver a better driving feel, but that's not always the case. Number 13. Low-profile tires always give better driving feel. A lot of drivers believe low-profile tires make every car feel sportier, but that depends heavily on the road and suspension setup. On a racetrack or smooth highway, they can feel more precise since there is less sidewall flex, but the story changes in everyday driving. On cracked pavement, uneven roads, or long commutes, the stiffness of low profiles often turns better feel into constant harshness. Drivers end up noticing every bump, rattle, and pothole more than the supposed performance gain. High-profile tires with extra cushioning often provide a more connected and predictable ride in real-world conditions. They allow the suspension to do its job, absorbing imperfections and keeping the tires planted where grip is needed most. In fact, some cars actually handle worse on low profiles if the suspension is not tuned for them, because the balance between ride comfort and responsiveness gets thrown off. So while enthusiasts love the sharp response, most drivers quickly learn that daily comfort and consistent grip often come from higher profile tires instead. Number 14. Tire profile doesn't matter off-road. Many drivers assume that traction and tread pattern are all that count when it comes to dirt, gravel, or trails. While tread design is critical, sidewall height makes an enormous difference off-road. Low-profile tires with thin sidewalls simply cannot flex enough to grip loose surfaces, and they are far more likely to suffer punctures, cuts, or bent rims when rolling over rocks or uneven terrain. The lack of cushioning also makes for a jarring ride that can damage suspension components. High-profile tires, on the other hand, excel off-road because their taller sidewalls act like shock absorbers. They flex and conform around obstacles, giving better traction on mud, sand, or jagged rock. This extra sidewall also provides a built-in buffer that protects wheels from cracking cracking when they hit sharp edges at low pressure. It is the reason trucks, SUVs, and rally cars overwhelmingly use taller sidewalls. They provide the blend of durability and performance needed away from pavement. So while a low-profile tire may look sleek in a parking lot, it is a liability once you leave the asphalt. Our final myth tackles resale value, because many drivers think swapping to low-profile tires boosts a car's worth. But the truth might shock you. Number 15. Low-profile tires increase resale value. Plenty of car owners think slapping on a set of flashy rims with low-profile tires will instantly raise their car's resale price, but that rarely happens. In fact, it often does the opposite. Used car buyers, especially those shopping for daily drivers, usually want comfort, affordability, and long-term durability. When they see a car riding on expensive low profiles, they think about future replacement costs, harsher ride quality, and potential rim damage from potholes. This can scare buyers away or drive down the price. High-profile tires, on the other hand, signal practicality. They suggest the owner cared about ride comfort and tire longevity, which used car buyers often value more than looks. Dealers also know that cars on oversized rims with thin rubber can be harder to move off the lot, so they sometimes offer less trade-in value for vehicles fitted with them. In other words, that upgrade you thought would make your car more attractive could actually shrink your pool of buyers and lower your overall return.
You've just seen 15 of the biggest tire myths that confuse drivers every single day. So, which of these myths have you believed before today? Drop your answer in the comments so other drivers can learn from your experience. If this breakdown saved you money, cleared up confusion, or gave you the confidence to choose smarter tires, hit like, share this with a friend who needs it, and subscribe for more real-world car tips that keep you driving longer, safer, and smarter.